Hey, Treasure Fan Show pal, Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement. And this is for the 17th of August and the 24th of August. Those of you new to my channel, I try to do this every week where I talk about what's new coming out of new Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, the current week and the upcoming week, and I talk about anything that's majorly been announced. I described you back in a Dollar Tree video, which, by the way, I have another one going to be putting up tomorrow because I got more stuff at the Dollar Tree. So I'm currently revamping my channel. So I'm putting this up and I'm trying to cut a couple things up, but it's just not going to be consistent for the next few weeks until I get everything the way I want it. But I'm trying to keep things going and keep you informed of what's going on and stuff like that while I'm doing that. It's a big process. I didn't think putting this much into it would be this big of a process, but it turns out to be a lot bigger than I thought. So this is all new to me, so I'm still trying to figure things out about how, trying to run my own business versus, trying to work for somebody else. So, but I am here. I want to do the weekly news because I didn't do it in the last, couple weeks. So I'm going to do this really quickly. It'll be a short video. And then again, you'll be seeing later this week, I got a review coming up with Cobb on the Suicide Squad, the latest movie that's in theaters. I'll have another Dollar Tree video going up this week. And I still haven't put the Rasputin one up yet, so that's going to come up at some point in the next week. Those videos are done. I just haven't uploaded them yet. So, well, take that back. I haven't filmed the Dollar Tree one yet, but the rest of them are all filmed and ready to go. So, all right, let's just get started with here. So today, which would be the 17th, we do have Labyrinth coming out in 4K. I believe there is a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook there. I'm going to be on the lookout for that. Also, Hitman's Bodyguard's Wife is coming out today in Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and there is a special edition 4K Steelbook at Best Buy. Also, the first Hitman's Bodyguard is being re-released today in a special Steelbook by Best Buy, also too, I guess, to coincide with the sequel coming out. So, because I don't think there was a Steelbook for the first movie when it first came out, so now they have one. That's convenient. Okay, and then also we have the last thing really coming out. There's not much. That's one of the reasons why it's been kind of hit or miss with a lot of this stuff, because there's not a lot coming out. So the last thing this week is Discovery of Witches Season 2, DVD, Blu-ray. That's pretty much it. There's a little catalog stuff coming out this week, but that's been available before. They're just reissuing it, so yeah. Next week, we do have a few titles coming out. So Two Evil Eyes is being put out in 4K for the first time. I actually have that one in lenticular cover already. Severin is releasing Overboard, which is really cool. Severin is historically a very horror thriller type of label. They're putting out a comedy now, which, by the way, is a really good comedy. Overboard is the original with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. So I'm really excited to see that. I kind of want to get it because I want to see what their presentation looks like. It's been available on Blu-ray before, but I'm curious to see what they've done with it. Also, next week, we do have the third Conjuring movie coming out. And that'll be on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. I am crossing my fingers for a lenticular cover. All my two other Conjuring movies, all three of my Annabelle movies, my La Llorona movie, is that it? And The Nun, I've got lenticular covers for all those, so I kind of want to keep that going. So I'm kind of hoping there is one. We'll see. We have Return to Salem's Lot that's coming out. Let's see, this is the sequel, which I've never seen it, but my understanding of what this movie is that it's not really a direct sequel. It's just kind of another movie in the Salem's Lot universe. It's not really, too much related to the first movie, but we'll see. Also, we have the Oh God collection coming out. So that's Oh God, and then Oh God 2, which is Oh God, You Devil. Really good movies from early 80s. God comes down, starts working with this kid, and pretty good movie. So that's going to be coming out, and that's by Shout Factory. We do have Peter Rabbit 2 coming out on Blu-ray and DVD. And then, let's see here. There's also going to be a Conjuring 3 film collection coming out next week with all three movies in one set. They usually do that when they release sequels. They always put out like a double disc or a triple disc, whatever the case may be. So that is all that. So that's it for this week and next week. Like I said, not a lot. Conjuring's a big movie, sure, it's a big franchise, but otherwise there's not a lot of bang for our buck, so to speak. However, there was a lot of announcements in the last few weeks. So first off, Universal has announced the Universal Monster Collection in 4K. So that's going to be Frankenstein, Dracula, The Mummy, and The Wolfman will be all remastered in 4K for the first time and coming out in a really nice box set. That is coming out later this year. We also have Cruella that's been announced for Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K, and that will be out on the 21st of next month, September. Shout Factory's released, and that's what I'm really stoked on this one. Shout Factory has announced a movie, Nothing But Trouble, coming out for the first time on Blu-ray. It's never been available on Blu-ray before. This movie with Dan Aykroyd, Demi Moore, really kind of weird, kind of offbeat movie. It's really good though. It actually has the guy who sings the Humpty Dance song in there. He actually recently passed away, so it's a really good movie. Dan Aykroyd's nose looks like a male appendage, which is actually hilarious. He plays like this judge. So, good movie, a lot of fun. Really glad to see it coming out the 24th of October. The Addams Family, the original Addams Family, not the sequel, but just the first Addams Family, will be out on 4K, coming out the 9th of November. We have Citizen Kane, Criterion's first big foray apparently into 4K. So Citizen Kane will be coming out on the 23rd of November. But they're also releasing a week after that on the 27th. They're releasing Menace to Society in 4K for the first time. Let's see here. And then the last one, which is being released around the same time, is going to be David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. So it looks like Criterion's really going to get into more 4K here. Interesting to see Citizen Kane. Not really sure about that one in 4K. I'm sure it'll look good. Criterion I've never had a bad thing to say about Criterion. They put out some of the best stuff out there, especially when it comes to more rare catalog titles. They do a really good job. So we'll see. Also, has been announced Snake Eyes, the G.I. Joe story. G.I. Joe story is coming out the 19th of October. So that's just leaving theaters. I know it's in theaters, kind of leaving theaters now, so they've already announced that. We have Superman, the complete animated collection, coming on Blu-ray for the first time. That'll be on the 12th of October. Let's see here. This other one, Scream. So the original Scream is coming out on 4K for the first time. That'll be out in October. And it's coming in a really nice box. I believe there's a steelbook that's going to be attached to it too. So Scream, the first Scream. I'm surprised. I actually heard rumors that it was going to be all the Scream movies coming out in 4K. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to pick this one up. I never had any problems with the Blu-ray, so we'll see. But interesting that they're putting that out on 4K. Inglourious Bastards has been announced for 4K, and that'll be coming out the 19th of October. The Guns of Navarone, the 60th anniversary 4K will be coming out, and that's on October 12th. You see a theme here, it's all 4K. It's like the studios don't have enough movies to put out right now, so they're like, oh, let's just make them all 4K. So, and then we have another one. The 65th anniversary of 10 Commandments is coming out on 4K. That'll be out the 9th of October, so again, more 4K. Then we have Space Jam: A New Legacy, which currently, I think it's still in theaters. It's also up on HBO Max. That's coming out Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and I think there's a steelbook on that one. That'll be at the 5th of October. And then let's see here. The last one is Jungle Cruise. They have announced that one as well. That will be Blu-ray, DVD, and hopefully there's a 4K, obviously. Hopefully there'll be a steelbook for that one. And that'll be at the 16th of November. These movies that are currently in theaters, I would assume the reason why they're coming out so quickly onto DVD, Blu-ray, is because these movies were all supposed to be out at these certain times last year. So it's been a whole year. These movies have just been sitting on the shelf, been waiting to show. I'm assuming that studios went ahead and replicated anyways, figuring, let's just go ahead and do this now. We know we're going to sell it anyways, so that's why they're coming out so quickly, because it really is quickly. I mean, it's like, holy cow, these things, usually it's a 3 to 4 month window, usually, more or less, sometimes 6, depending upon the title. But now it's like we put it out and a week later we're announcing it to put on physical media. So we'll see what happens. That is it for this week, next week, and it was announced. Like I said, it's going to be a short video today. Again, be on the lookout this week. I do have a couple more videos that I need to post. And then after that, it may be a little slow for a bit, just while I'm revamping the channel and doing a few new things with it. Thank you guys all for watching. Like, subscribe, the bell. Please leave me some comments. Please share this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, truly appreciate it. Man, that light is a nasty glare in my eyes. Thank you for everything. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Please take care. Always keep hunting, because you never know what's going to find. And as always, live long and prosper.